In the ever-evolving landscape of portable imaging, there are products that follow trends, and then there are products that set them. Sony's RX100 series has long stood as a symbol of the latter. These pocket-sized marvels have consistently managed to cram professional-grade performance into a compact body, redefining what consumers can expect from a point-and-shoot camera. Now, with the arrival of the Sony RX100 VIII, that legacy has reached a bold new chapter. This is more than just a marginal update or a polished version of last year's release. The RX100 VIII dares to dream bigger. It redefines speed, sharpness, connectivity, and usability, all while maintaining the signature compact form that has made the RX100 series an industry darling. But does it truly innovate where it counts? Or is it another expensive tool for a niche market? Let's take a deep dive into what makes the RX100 VIII arguably one of the most refined, powerful compact cameras ever made. Reinvented sensor, built for speed and precision, at the core of the RX100 VIII is a brand new 20.1 megapixel, stacked 1-inch CMOS sensor, engineered not just for resolution but for speed and responsiveness. This isn't a sensor that's trying to pad a spec sheet. It's a carefully designed tool tailored for modern shooters who demand performance without compromise. The stacked architecture allows for faster data throughput, which in practical terms means almost zero rolling shutter when capturing fast-moving subjects. It also translates to dramatically improved low-light sensitivity, better detail retention in high-contrast scenes, and a noticeable reduction in image noise, even at higher ISO levels. Paired with Sony's latest BioLens XR image processor, the sensor delivers not just detail but nuance. Color rendering feels more lifelike, tonal transitions are smoother, and even high dynamic range shots maintain fidelity across highlights and shadows. For those who shoot in RAW and post-process extensively, the support for 14-bit RAW output ensures that you're working with files that offer immense flexibility. Whether you're capturing golden hour street scenes or high-speed sports action, the RX100 VIII ensures your images come out crisp, clean, and vivid. Connectivity and workflow. Designed for creators on the move in today's fast-paced content landscape, how quickly you can move from shooting to sharing is often just as important as the quality of the content itself. Recognizing this, Sony has outfitted the RX100 VIII with a suite of modern connectivity features aimed at streamlining every step of your creative workflow. With built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, transferring your photos and videos wirelessly to your mobile device is effortless. Using Sony's mobile companion app, you can also remotely control the camera, making it an ideal tool for solo creators who need to shoot themselves from a distance. The transition to a USB-C port is a long overdue but very welcome improvement. It not only accelerates file transfers, but also makes on-the-go charging a breeze. Just plug in a power bank and shoot for hours. For audio, the inclusion of a 3.5mm microphone input answers one of the biggest pain points of compact camera users. Now creators can hook up external microphones and capture professional-grade sound without needing clunky adapters or workarounds. Altogether, these upgrades make the RX100 VIII a creator's companion, fast, efficient, and reliable. Video. Capabilities. Professional-grade footage from your pocket. It's not just stills that get a serious boost with the RX100 VIII. The video specs push this camera into hybrid territory that rivals some of the best mirrorless options on the market. If video is a key part of your content strategy, or even if you're just exploring filmmaking, this compact camera won't let you down. The RX100 VIII can capture 4K video at up to 60 frames per second, oversampled from 6K, ensuring that the footage is not just sharp, but detailed and rich in color. This oversampling dramatically enhances texture fidelity and reduces moire artifacts, giving your footage that professional polish advanced videographers will appreciate the addition of S-Log3 and hybrid log gamma HLG profiles, which offer a much broader dynamic range and better support for color grading in post. Whether you're creating cinematic travel films or YouTube tutorials, you now have the tools to produce content that looks and feels like it came from a much larger setup. The front-facing flip screen, fast AF in video mode, and support for external audio gear make this camera a dream for vloggers and solo shooters. You get broadcast quality footage without the need for a bulky rig or a dedicated crew. Autofocus, AI-enhanced speed and reliability. Focus is everything in photography and videography. Miss it, and even the best composition or lighting falls flat. Sony seems acutely aware of this, and with the RX100 Mark VIII, autofocus becomes a central pillar of the experience. The camera uses a sophisticated hybrid autofocus system that combines 357 phase detection points with 425 contrast detection areas. Coverage extends across roughly 70% of the frame, which means that wherever your subject is, the RX100 Mark VIII can likely track it. Thanks to the incorporation of AI-powered real-time tracking and eye autofocus for both humans and animals, your subject remains locked in even in complex scenarios. Whether you're filming a dog sprinting across the park or shooting a dancer mid-performance, this camera keeps the focus sharp and responsive. Even under low light or when the subject is partially obscured, the camera's tracking algorithm identifies facial features, patterns, and color cues to maintain accurate focus. The performance is so reliable that it removes the anxiety from fast-paced shooting. Focus becomes one less thing to worry about. Ergonomics and build, premium meets portable. Camera can have all the specs in the world, but if it's uncomfortable to use or carry, it ends up staying in your drawer. Fortunately, the RX100 Mark VIII continues Sony's tradition of striking an impeccable balance between form and function. Its aluminum alloy body is lightweight yet durable, exuding a premium feel while also standing up to real-world use. It slips easily into any jacket pocket or bag, making it the perfect travel companion. Despite its compact frame, the camera feels solid in the hand and inspires confidence with every shot. Controls are intuitively laid out. The customizable control ring around the lens lets you adjust aperture, ISO, or shutter speed on the fly. The tiltable touchscreen LCD offers greater flexibility for high and low-angle shots, and the overall user interface remains clean and responsive. Every design choice, from the tactile buttons to the logical menu navigation, feels tailored for creators who value both speed and comfort. Battery life and storage. Better for the real world. Despite its small size, the RX100 Mark VIII is no slouch when it comes to power management. Using the well-known NP-BX1 battery, the camera delivers around 270 still shots on a full charge, enough for casual use or an afternoon of content creation. What's more impressive is the ability to charge via USB-C, enabling creators to shoot, while tethered to a power bank or wall outlet. This flexibility makes a noticeable difference, especially during travel or location shoots. Storage-wise, the camera uses a single SD card slot, compatible with UHSI high-speed cards. While some may wish for dual slots, the fast write speeds ensure that even 4K footage can be captured without hiccups. For most users, this setup is more than sufficient, and it keeps the form factor ultra-portable. Image quality, exceptional. Detail, realistic color. When you look at the images captured by the RX100 Mark VIII, it's hard to believe they came from a camera you can fit in your pocket. The 20.1 MEP sensor and high-speed processor work together to deliver results that rival even entry-level DSLRs and mirrorless systems. Dynamic range is impressive, allowing for strong performance in both bright sunlight and dim interiors. Noise handling has improved noticeably, making ISO 3200 and even 6400 viable for use without excessive grain or loss of color accuracy. JPEG shooters will enjoy vibrant, lifelike colors straight out of the camera, while RAW shooters will appreciate the depth and flexibility the files offer. Landscape, portrait, product photography, the RX100 Mark VIII handles them all with equal finesse. Use cases. Versatile enough for everyone. One of the greatest strengths of the RX100 Mark VIII is its versatility. It's not just a vlogger's dream or a travel photographer's secret weapon. It's a camera that meets a wide spectrum of creative needs. Travelers will love the combination of portability and power. YouTubers will appreciate the professional. Video tools in a pocketable package. Photographers will find the autofocus, sharpness, and flexibility ideal for day-to-day use. Families and casual shooters get an intuitive device that delivers brilliant results without a steep learning curve. This is the Swiss Army knife of compact cameras, ready for almost any situation.